San tribe is the oldest tribe in the world and they have lived for over 20,000 years. So the San were also known as Bushmen, which is a term that was used by the European colonizers. They were the first people in South Africa and they survived this long due to their hunting skills and their nomadic way of life. DNA evidence suggests that their existence tracks back 140,000 years alongside the Nama tribe. The language of the San tribe is famous for its unique clicks, which I find very interesting. Over the years, the population of the San tribe has been reducing. One of the reasons is land ownership issues with the government, which means that they always have to move from one place to the next. However, there's still a small group in existence that has been able to preserve their culture and the way of life up until this day. This story shows how important it is for every African to preserve our culture, because without it, we lose our identity.
Let's talk about it. So one of the things that you may or may not have noticed about these people in their genetic makeup is that they are the Asiatic people. They have the look of the Asiatic people. I remember some years ago, almost a decade ago, there was a Chinese geneticist who was looking to prove that Chinese people originated in China, that they did not migrate out of Africa, but he wound up just proving that Chinese people actually did migrate out of Africa. And if you look at these people, those Asiatic facial recognition things that we look for, that we identify as this is Asian, with the type of eyes, the shape of the face, you can see this is exemplified in the Bush people. This just further shows that every group around the world comes out of Africa, and that those traits can be found in Africa. Africa is the only place where you can find every trait of man existing in one area. You can find albinos, you find the lighter skin, the darker skin, you find the wider nose, the thinner nose. Every genetic makeup of man is found there. And it's not to put one over the other. But what if we all just realized we all came from the same family, we all come from the same place, that the differences that we have is because of where our ancestors lived for thousands of years and they adapted to that environment, whether it was through the external environment or the internal environment of what they ate, but they all adapted, but we're all still the same. And that this body is just a shell for our consciousness so that we can grow and elevate our consciousness to a higher state. That's what we should learn from videos like this. That's what we should learn from one another. That's what we should become in order to become the greatest version of ourselves. So always remember, you got to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.